Hey folks, welcome back to Danganronpa 2. We are about to investigate the murder of Mahiru Koizumi, I think her name was. I didn't even realize that was her last name until like late in the last stream. But regardless, she has been offed, so it's time to investigate this murder. But before I do, I have spent the entire last week rewatching my stream, watching a bunch of other Let's Plays up till this point, and I have a bunch of notes. I have gone over the timeline, and I have some people I think are suspicious. So I want to lay down all of my theories kind of before I do any investigating. So first of all, I went over the timeline. First of all, the characters I think are safe. I'm pretty sure that Kazuichi is good because he's the one who discovered the body and then we got the announcement. I'm pretty sure Hiyoko is good because she ran away. I'm assuming she was the second person to discover the body. Obviously, we're good. I'm assuming Nagito is good because I'm assuming he's still chained up. I kind of do want him to be tied up and like hanging and swaying right next to Monomi during the trial. But obviously, the biggest ones who are sus at this point are Fuyuhiko, Akane, Peko, and Sonia. Pretty much most of the people who came to meet us at the diner. Not so much Mikan and Ibuki because they were kind of with us most of the time. But I think Akane might be fine. Yes, she was covered in blood and she seemed really kind of out of it and suspicious. But I think it's going to be one of those just kind of misunderstanding things, or maybe Mahiru attacked her and then she, escaped. If Mahiru is indeed the serial killer, the ally of justice or whatever, maybe it's one of those things like she confided in her, like maybe she had like a Tanya Harding moment and like injured a competitor at one of her gymnastics competitions. And Mahiru is like, I can't let that slide, and like attacked her for it. But she, being a beast, didn't die. Honestly, my most suspicious, is currently at the top of my list, is Peko. Just because I don't believe her about swimming around the island to try to find to escape. I think she probably, and we know that she has the ability to kill with an object like a bat or her sword. I think she was in the water because she was washing the blood off of herself. That would explain why she was kind of short of breath or whatever. And so she's at the top of my list. Additionally, little things in the text, things people said that I think kind of contribute to whether or not they played the game. Lots of like words and kind of scenarios kept cropping up that were kind of in tandem with those. Ibuki used the words, "It looks like your head is split in half," which I think was directly from the game. Sonia said she took a long time to put on her wetsuit, which there was something in the game that said, "The worst part of archery club is how long it takes to change." And then I believe one or two characters used the word slowpoke, which I believe was in the game as well. So I think Ibuki, Hiyoko, and Sonia definitely played the game, but I don't know what significance that has. Additionally, one last thing just that I noted is that in my new headcanon is that Gundam has a crush on Ibuki. Because, he doesn't interact with too many of the other characters too much, but he twice within the last chapter has said, "That's a nice line," whenever Ibuki said something. Like she said, "It takes skill to make curry nasty." And I forgot what the other one was, but he replied specifically to Ibuki and nobody else, "That's a nice line." So in my headcanon, that's like him trying to like compliment her and try to like get on her good side. So I ship Gundam and Ibuki at this point. With all that out the way, let's finally get to investigating. And I think we should probably talk with Kazuichi. Oh yeah, I gotta remember all my voices now. It's been a week. That's weird. What do you mean? Well, I wanted to calm myself a little, so I thought about getting a drink from that refrigerator. When I opened it a few days ago, I'm pretty sure there was a larger variety of drinks. Man. Oh, I guess I'm just imagining things. I mean, who cares about drinks right now, huh? What are you talking about? Seriously, it's okay. I've resolved it on my own, so just drop it. What the heck? You started it. Oh, that was terrible. Chiaki.
How suspicious.
What is this? This is suspicious. I think. Yo, what makes you think that, Chiaki? Is it the dead body that's right in front of you? Did you find some kind of clue?
See?
You know the footprints from earlier. They were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right? Oh, that.
Well?
Hajime and Kazuichi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. But these footprints are just the opposite. They're coming out of the beach house.
Hey.
Oh, now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. You did? At first, I tried to go to the beach house from the door facing the road, but it didn't open, so I went around to go in from the beachside door. You couldn't go inside from the roadside door because Mahiru's body was blocking it, right? And that's when I noticed the footprints. The footprints all leading from the beach house to the tunnel look like they belong to one person. Someone's footprints leading out of the beach house, huh? That's definitely suspicious. Now that you mention it, Peko said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be?
Well,
Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I do not know anything about this beach.
Maybe.
Is that really true?
but still.
But those footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints would lead from the shore to the tunnel. Then whose footprints are these?
It appears.
It's no mistake that these are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. You. Probably not. I'm probably wrong. After all, I've done no investigating yet. Well, for now, it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think? It's probably extremely important. They are... I can't tell because we know that Hiyoko was running by, and I know she wears those like those kind of wooden sandals, right? So I'm trying to think if those would be the same footprints or if those look like shoes. Those honestly look kind of like business shoes, which might point more to Fuyuhiko. So I don't know. Let's talk to everybody else before clicking all the clickables. I will never forgive killing. I initially read that in my brain as I will never forgive killing him. I'm like, him?
However,
Chiaki seemed quite different from her usual self. She must feel very strongly about killing. That's not just Chiaki. There's no way anyone would forgive something like this. I guess you're right. Okay.
perhaps.
Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death.
However,
But what she really wanted, she probably wanted to spend time with all of us peacefully, without something like this happening. Mahiru, 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 Mahiru! This is too weird. Something this weird should only happen in song lyrics. Okay, well, she was a lot of help. All right, let's click all the clickables. Somehow this is going to be important. Oh, I got to click that trash can too. There's a lot of drinks inside the refrigerator, but compared to last time, I feel like there's less drinks. Did people take a lot of drinks from here? Yo, this one's Kazuichi's drink. It's just called soda. Not only that, the only drinks left in here look either sweetened or colored. That's an interesting distinction. They look unhealthy. Maybe there's a clue inside this trash can. That's what I thought, but there's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. Those all look like they're water bottles, right? I'm trying to see. I can't tell what it is from that, but that just looks like a typical like 20-ounce water bottle, right? Or however big those are. I guess it's not that easy, huh? Oh, well, there's nothing in here that looks like a clue, so I'm going to take it as a clue anyway. Let's see. The bat. According to the Monokuma. Oh, I haven't checked the Monokuma file. Let's do that. The victim is Mahiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death is around 3 o'clock. All right, where's my sticky note with the timeline? Okay, so Ibuki and Mikan showed up around 3:30 together. So I don't have enough info to rule either of them out yet. And that's also when we met Fuyuhiko skulking about. Okay, so she was already dead at that point. Scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. Single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. Keep in mind, Pekka's sword, her bamboo sword, is a blunt instrument as well. So it still could be that Mahiru attacked Akane with the bat, but Peko attacked Mahiru with her sword, because we still haven't seen her sword yet. That could be one of those things that, like, the murder weapon's just right here on her. There are no other conspicuous external injuries, no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. Okay. According to the Monokuma file, the fatal blow is dealt to Mahiru with a blunt object. That blunt object is this metal bat, right? 50-50 chance. Huh? This metal bat?
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case. Huh?
Well,
There's a girl. Oh, so I was going to say, Chiaki had to have played the game, right? There's a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during the 4th day. Oh, there's that picture again. It's shockingly realistic looking, actually. They kind of just flash it on the screen during that game for a really short time. Here we go. That girl was killed with a blow from a metal bat, just like Mahiru.
hey.
Did you also play that game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about that metal bat? No, I'm curious about the metal bat because it's covered in blood on the floor. Also, yes, I did play the game, Chiaki. Yeah, that's exactly it, but did you play it too? Then I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to Twilight Syndrome murder case. I think. In order to solve the mystery... God, we're going to be here for hours if I have this much Chiaki lines to read. Just because I read her lines so slowly. In order to solve the mystery behind Mahiru's death, you probably need to solve that game's mystery too. But even if you solve this game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. I mean, it started ambiguously and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
What's wrong?
That's because you... That's because you haven't beaten the game. He got one ending. I finished the game with a game over, but were you able to beat it? Of course, Ultimate Gamer and all. I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. Damn, wow. So what am I supposed to do to actually beat the game? Y'all investigate. I'm gonna go game for a little bit. I can't stop thinking about that for some reason. For now, I should focus on the investigation. Okay. This is what I'm most interested in. What's this? Is this a mask? Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Or maybe party goods? Regardless, why is this even here?
Could it be?
Did the killer wear that to conceal their face? No, they totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gaudy mask. What did they say? Sparkling Justice would wear superhero masks to conceal their identity, right? I bet Sonia's about to remind us about Sparkling Justice right here. Ah, that mask! You've seen this? Sun Witch Esper Ito. Did you get that name from Gundam? It is a super fun anime with a viewership surpassing 90% in my country. Yo, the Northern Europeans are just into anime. That's good to know. An anime that has that viewership of over 90%. Is Sonia's country really all right?
It cannot be.
Could it be? Was that mask placed next to the body? Yeah, it was. If that is true, could it be? Could it be what?
I am sorry.
Please give me some time. Oh, she's gonna run to the... She's gonna go run to the library, right? It looks like she knows something. If that is the case, I shall wait until she decides to talk about it. For Sonia to be so worked up, it must be something big. Yeah, I got this. I got this figured out. Okay. Yeah, the character designs are good in this one. So this is the shower room. There's a notice on the door. Judging from the illustration, it looks like it's being repaired or under construction. Oh, that's right. The shower's being repaired, so water won't come out. But what about hot water? Well, that's impossible too. If the shower's out of order, then isn't it just a waste of space?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Just when I was planning to fix it, my magic stick was taken from me. Yo, she was planning to fix it at the start of the game. She's like, everyone enjoy the beach. And now, excuse me, there's one very important thing I must do in one particular spot of the island. So I never got around to fixing it. What the heck? What does your magic stick have to do with repairing?
You're so evil. window.
Anyway, it's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is all Monokuma's fault. Ha-wah-wah. Your doubtful eyes are telling me you think I'm Monokuma's accomplice.
You must have read my mind.
Think what you want of me. I've already given up. But let me tell you this one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand against any kind of despair. I promise I will help with that.
What help? You're doing the opposite. Anyway, looks like the shower room is definitely out of order. I guess I should check the inside too. Oh, can we go inside? Cool. Hey, new location. Let's check for Monokuma. Oh! Hi, Akane. This is a really nice, spacious shower room. If it's this huge, you could also use it as a dressing room, but changing in the beach house is forbidden. Jeez, what an unreasonable rule. I don't see any Monokumas. Always check the toilet, right? There's a toilet, but you can't really use it as a step stool. Alright, let's talk with Akane.
Damn it.
Guess no one's in here. I was thinking the killer was hiding in here after they failed to escape. It wouldn't be that easy. Oh, that's all you got? There's a window. It's small, but maybe you can crawl out of it somehow. Probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it, but I can't seem to take my mind off of it. The ceiling is really high, so that window is also situated in a very high place. It's so high that even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach it. It's probably about 9 feet up. And not just that, it's iron barred. If that's the case, it'd be impossible to go in and out through there.
What?
What? Are you still thinking about that window? Yeah, I was thinking the killer might have escaped through
Leave it
there.
to me.
All right, I got it. I'll pitch in and help you out. Huh?
Now then.
Come on, give me a piggyback ride. I'll check the window for you. Pitch in and help? Feels like I'm the one who's pitching in and helping.
You up.
If you don't hurry up, I'll punch you. She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine, I'll just leave it to you. Don't worry. My panties are clean. I see. That's good. I let out a deep sigh, then bent over under the window.
Right.
As she shouted, Akane jumped onto my shoulders. Ugh.
Hey! Your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
You expected her not to be heavy?
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full body massages.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, God.
So, how's the window?
Let's see. I see. So that's what happened.
I feel like I should say something, but I can't.
Did you find anything?
That's might be the most awful thing ever said in a Danganronpa game, and they made us spell out a slur in the first game.
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on. I'll give it a try.
With Akane on my shoulders, I craned my neck so high that I started to worry. And then we fell backwards and she hit her head on the shower and her head started bleeding again.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy.
Okay.
See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Okay, so we have a potential escape route.
Then it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep.
It might be easier, actually, from the... Akane jumped off my shoulders and flashed a wide grin. It might actually be easier to get in that way, right? Because you can presumably scale up to the roof easier than you can to get up there in the shower room, right? Isn't this a big discovery? But the problem is, how are they able to reach that window? Well, even if I jump, I can't really reach it. But if 2 people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem, right? If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice.
Huh?
Accomplice? Sounds like a big word. Is that the name of a kung fu master? But even if there was an accomplice, the person acting as the step stool would still be inside.
Like,
But if you really think about it, just one person could get out of here without help, right?
so...
Yeah, like
I got it.
a freaking ninja could do it, you know? A ninja can climb fences and walls no problem, right? Just as I thought, it looks difficult to go in and out through this window. What the heck? I even took the time to lend you my wisdom.
Pissed me off.
You're the one who said it was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch in and help.
You.
Such a waste of time to help you out. All you saw were my panties. No, I didn't. Oh, well, it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm telling you, I didn't look at them. Oh my god. For a second, I thought it was going to say, Akane's panties has been added as a truth bullet. Okay. I kind of want to get the full details on what Akane was up to, why her head was actually bleeding, but I'm sure that's going to pop up in the trial itself. She's lost all life in her body. It's as if she's a shell. Is this really the energetic Mahiru I knew? Also, if they were talking about an accomplice kind of thing, 2 people doing it, 2 people escaping, you know, using one as the other, that doesn't rule out Hiyoko up to something with her here, because we know that Mahiru and Hiyoko were like really buddy-buddy right before this. So I wouldn't rule that out of the question. We know that Hiyoko was around here after the time of death. And Hiyoko ran by around 3:30-ish. It was a little after 3:30 because it was after... Check my timeline. It was after Ibuki and Makan showed up, so it was slightly after 3:30. I see her laying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect this lifeless body to the high-spirited Mahiru, but we don't have time to wallow in sentiment. There's no way I can just stand here. I slapped both my hands on my cheeks and faced Mahiru's body one more time. Mahiru is leaning against the beach house door that leads to the road. If she leaned into the door like this, it would have been impossible to open. Maybe Mahiru tried to run away when she was attacked and tried to crawl to the door. Yeah, there is a trail of blood, right? They're streaked as if she crawled through them. So she used all her energy to crawl away, leaned against the door, and took her last breath. For someone as headstrong as her to run, she must have felt really desperate. Oh, also one other thing I didn't bring up is that the last person that we know of that saw Mahiru alive was Akane, who at breakfast, when they said, "Is Mahiru missing?" she said, "Oh yeah, I ran into her outside the hotel. She said she had stuff to take care of." And that's the last we know of anyone who claims to have seen her alive. Is there more? Oh my god. Oh, bloodstain, okay. Oh, and the cabinet behind. There are bloodstains on this floor, and they're streaked as if she crawled through them. They're probably streaked from when Mahiru tried to run away during the attack. So she used all her energy to crawl away, then took her last breath as she was leaning against the door. The closet door is half open. The last time I came here, that wasn't the case. That's a little suspicious. I should probably investigate inside there, too. Oh, it's a walk-in. Monokuma. This is a pretty spacious walk-in closet. There's so much crap on the shelves and floor, only one person could stand in here. But if you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay in here. There's a lot of stuff jammed onto the shelves, even surfboards and a surfboard case. But they're not put away properly at all. 2 boards are stuffed onto one shelf, and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. Flotation devices, snorkels, nets. There's also some paint supplies, too. Oh? Well, we know Hiyoko was here, right? Yeah, and that's her star gummies that she was eating. Her 100 milligram THC gummies. This yellow thing is a gummy candy. This is how you get ants, Hiyoko. If it's connected to the incident, did someone drop this while they were inside the closet? It's the only thing that caught my eye in this closet. Really? That's it? Looks like I should try investigating that again. Oh, the game. Oh yeah, she would just squish the ants, you're right. Are there any Monokumas in here? Oh, there's a Monokuma. Game's a missing link. Recurring theme for mysteries, hidden connection. Also, there's wetsuits here. I should ask. Okay. Alright, I really don't want to miss a Monokuma, but I don't see one. I know sometimes they're pretty decently hidden. Oh, there we go.
I've been found.
Cool. I missed one of them in chapter 1 that was in Byakuya's cottage. And now it's gone forever. I think that's the only one I missed. Okay, is there anything else in here? Before that, I should ask oh, I gotta talk to Chiaki again. Hey Chiaki, I have something I want to ask you. Are you okay right now? Are you done investigating here already? I think I've finished investigating once through.
Yep.
Then let's go.
So...
You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? I'll teach you how to not be a fucking scrub.
let's go.
Oh god, am I gonna have to get good myself? I headed over to Jabberwock Park where that unsettling arcade machine was placed, but I never expected that person to be waiting there. Fuyuhiko? Oh!
Hello there.
Fuck, it's been so long since I've had to do his voice, because the last time we talked to him, it was fully voiced. Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Nakito? It feels like it's been a long time since I was able to talk to you two like this. Even though we haven't spoken for just a few days.
Why?
Why are you here?
Well, there's no need to worry about a loser like me. More importantly, did you hear? Apparently Mahiru got killed this time. Jeez, how horrible. She was the heart of our group, always spirited and very eager to talk. For her to be killed, if only I could have taken her place, I would have gladly done it.
Amazing.
But still, you guys will be able to shine because this outcome is full of despair, right? That's right. No matter how dark the despair, hope can shine much brighter and stronger. Though I do feel bad for Mahiru, this is quite exciting. How will everyone overcome despair this time?
Looks like you feel no remorse.
As usual, he's acting so crazy he's almost pissing me off. So why are you here? Who told you about Mahiru?
Now.
You don't have to make that scary face. I'll tell you, you know. Monami. Oh,
Yes, it was me.
why'd you untie Nagito without anyone's permission?
Did I do bad? I just wanted everyone to get along and, cooperate. There's no way.
Oh, there's no way we'll get along. You already know what kind of guy he is.
But fighting among friends is what Monokuma wants you guys to do.
Now.
Hajime, you should forgive her. Monami is making a valid point, too. You have no right to say that. But now's not the time for friends to fight. There's going to be a class trial for Mahiru, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's why everyone must work together and have Monokuma.
Enough! Enough already. Just fuck off.
Understood.
Nagito, you too. Fuck off.
Man.
Well, I'm a little lonely, but I guess I'll do that. I already saw the true ending of that game. I'm a veritable speedrunner. So there's really no reason for me to be here. Chiaki just looks at the high score. She's like, that fucker. I have to play again. Hajime, fuck off. I have to beat his high score. True ending?
Now then.
Although I might be a little late, I too will do some investigating for a while. I will try to be useful in my own way.
Who do you want to be useful to? The killer or us?
Isn't it obvious? I will always be on the side of hope. The more I talk to him, the creepier he gets. The more I listen to him, the more I don't understand him. If he didn't exist, this situation would be a lot easier to deal with. Damn it.
Hey.
Hajime, let's just move on and start the game.
You're right. Give me to that game. Even if I do play this, I might just get a game over again. I should ask Chiaki if there's a walkthrough. Yo, Chiaki, you got the game facts? You got the Nintendo Power Player's Guide? Can I ask you something? Is there a walkthrough?
Huh?
I feel like I'm just going to repeat the second and fourth day again. And
You have to press left, left, right, right, up, down, BA, start.
so if there is a walkthrough, can you tell me about it?
Well,
When you get a game over, that's the walkthrough. What do you mean?
want me to tell you?
I'll tell you if you want. There's a hidden code.
Yo, is it the Konami code? A hidden command?
See?
You should have seen it too. You know, that thing that was displayed on the game.
Down 5. Down. Down. No, I said it 5 times. Down 5. Oh, so that's what that means.
That's right.
Just so you know,
That doesn't mean you
down 5 drinks or... Cheers, Chiaki.
It means you have to press down 5 times.
The hidden command is...
Yep.
You just has to press the down button 5 times when you're on the title screen.
Yo, she's one of those people that, like, when a game comes out and there's, like, any kind of, like, mystery solving or ARG element, you know she's, like, digging into the game's, like, code to try to, like, figure it out.
If you do that, you should be able to go to the real game.
So that's the trick. Just as expected of the ultimate gamer.
It doesn't have anything to do with being a gamer. This is just, you either get it or you don't. In fact, Nagito got it on his own, so it looks like he managed to beat the game. Come on, give it a try.
All right. On the title screen, right? Well, not there. Okay. Right here. Open the new door to Twilight Cinder motor case. Truth Edition. The screen changed. She was right.
Yep.
Yo, I wonder what happens if you do that on the title screen, like earlier. Like if you've already played this game and you know to do that. Need to find out why this is a motive. It'll start if I hit the enter key, right? We open with a specific murder case, a tragic killing that occurred within the grounds of the academy that the girls attended. Based on their understanding of the crime scene, the police ruled that the incident was the work of a pervert who snuck into the school grounds. However, there is a secret behind that incident. Even before the janitor first discovered the body, there were students who witnessed the crime itself. The students were 5 high school girls. They didn't want to get involved in the incident, so they tried to hide the fact that they were the first to discover it. However, tragedy befell those girls. Several days after the incident, one of the 5 girls, Girl E, is murdered by someone. Yo, spoilers! What in the world happened at this once peaceful academy? By playing the missing first day and third day, you'll be able to understand that mystery. All the answers you seek are hidden in this truth edition. Will you be able to reach the truth? Corneria, 4th planet of the Lilat system. Oh, let's start with the first day when it all began. Oh, I can make this go faster. First day. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry for keeping you all waiting. Jeez, we're going to go home late because we had to wait for Slowpoke. There's that word again, Slowpoke, that keeps popping up. Come on, girl B. You don't have... Ooh, I wonder if anything is going to pop up on days 1 and 3 that I hadn't noticed similarities to. There's no way I'd ever be friends with a nasty, trashy pig shit like you. At least you didn't call her Pig Barf, right? Well, Girl B sounds like Hiyoko already. The way Girl B treats people, even loan sharks looking to collect would get sick to their stomachs. Girl E forgot something. She told us to wait just a little longer. She can't find her school swimsuit. Maybe it got stolen? A pervert has been spotted in the area recently. A pervert has been spotted! You should be super careful, Girl A. A chubby weakling like you makes the perfect prey. Wow. Girl A is getting really scared. It's fun to bully Girl A. Damn, high school sucks. What was that sound? It sounded like glass breaking. It sounds like it came from the second floor. Let's go. Huff, puff, huff. Are they gonna call her a slowpoke again? Girl E, what happened? I don't know. I walked by the front of the music room just now. Also, this is a remix of the murder investigation theme, so it's almost like Monokuma knew that we wouldn't be playing this until the murder investigation. That's interesting. I suddenly heard the sound of glass breaking. Is someone in there? That's what I think, but I think the door's locked. I can't get it open. Oh, are we gonna have to go through the window up top? If we use the key from the teacher's lounge, we can open this door, right? Oh, good. We didn't have to wait all this time. I found the key. Nobody was there, so it was super easy to get. Creak. Girl A, you lead the way. Huh, me? Okay. Clatter, clatter, clatter. I do see a broken window. Someone's laying on the floor. She's not laying down. She's dead. Dead? That's impossible. Bakura, Mazaka. Nani? Lower your voice. They still might be nearby. This looks like someone murdered her. What's gonna happen if the killer notices us? What should we do? What should I do? Take a picture, of course. A murder? In this game? I see, so that's what happened. I found it. The killer's escape route. The fish tank's broken. Why? The window's broken. Why? The sound we heard from the entrance hall was probably the window breaking. Someone probably locked the music room door from the inside after killing this girl. Wait, trigger warning incoming? They broke the window and escaped outside. Looks like she got hit by something when she died, but I can't seem to find anything bloody here. Or trigger warning for the murder. What happened to the weapon? Did the killer take it? The killer, yes, the killer ran out the window. Not jumped, not climbed, ran. They just want to run away. They could have opened the window. Why'd they have to break it? Probably trying to leave in a hurry. Look, there's evidence. Fish tank is tipped over and all the gravel is scattered. Must have accidentally tipped it over. Wait. Why is this from the game being added as a... That's so interesting. It's not too high to jump from the second floor, so maybe they thought it would be safer than using the hallway. Is that really it? To lock the door, you'll have to either lock it from inside the music room or the lounge key. When I went to get the music room key, it was in the teacher's lounge. The door could have been locked from the inside. That means the killer was inside the music room. To get outside from the music room, they'd need to have passed by us in the entrance hall, but we didn't see anyone pass by, which means the killer's only escape route was this window. Okay. So just like in the game, it had to be the window, right? It's probably that pervert I heard about. He's the one who snuck inside the school grounds. My school swimsuit was stolen. I couldn't find it anywhere. The pervert who stole the school swimsuit also murdered that girl over there. Probably locked the music room so they could have their way with her, but she ended up resisting, so they frantically tried to get away, broke the window, and escaped. Oh god. All the shit from the game is just popping up here. Isn't it bad if we stay here much longer? We don't want to get involved in something like this. The killer might still be around too. This is bad. Uber bad. We better hurry up and run. That's an interesting, like, wording there to say uber bad. Don't we have to report this to the police? Don't you know what happens when you report this kind of stuff to the police? You become the prime suspect. That's not necessarily the case. It'd be best if we left this room how we found it. Just lock the door, leave everything how it was. Take a picture. Okay, so third day now. I still don't really feel like I got too much out of that. Other than just that we got to see the murder. So what's up? You asked me to meet here. Don't tell me you're going to confess your love to me. Ibuki? Is this supposed to be Ibuki? I want you to look at this photo. On the day of the incident, I found this when I peeked into the next door classroom as I was going home. I couldn't help taking a picture. What do you think the broken vase pieces mean? That sound we heard from the entrance hall wasn't the sound of a window breaking. If that's the case, the killer didn't escape from the window. If anyone found it, you'd be in trouble, right, Girl E? If there's something you're hiding from me, I want you to say it. You didn't say anything either. The girl who got killed was tormenting you. She wasn't just tormenting you. She was seriously making your life a living hell. That bitch was in your photography club back in middle school, right? She's probably jealous of your talent, so I'm supposed to be your best friend. If you told me, none of this would have happened. That bitch thought she could do anything she wanted because of her family's influence, and I just couldn't stand it anymore. At first, I tried to talk to her, but that bitch started talking shit about how she'd target me next time. So this game just really cranked up the violence, huh? Or the language. I felt a sudden rage, and before I knew it, I was choking her. And then she lost consciousness, but things would have been worse if she woke up. So that's why I had to do something about it. So I assaulted her, and then to prevent myself from getting in trouble for assaulting her, I murdered her. Okay. Oh, a guy F? That bitch. Girl E, was it? Word is she was with her on the day of the incident. Looks like she threw something away here. What was it? Is this supposed to be Fuyuhiko? What the hell is this photo? This vase is... Could it be the sound of breaking glass was actually this? If it wasn't, why'd she try to secretly get rid of this? What the hell did she do to my little... Oh. Dead girl is his sister. Looks like I need to ask her a few questions. If that bitch really did that, I will never forgive her. Yay. I still don't think I got much out of that. Looks like this is the end.
That's right.
That's the Truth Edition. The incident's first day and third day are depicted in it.
Yep.
Now you filled in all 4 events from the first day to the 4th day.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think of the characters in this game?
You mean like Girl A and Girl B? Their names make no sense and they have no
Romantic chemistry either. Yo, Chiaki loves playing the dating sims, huh?
See?
While you were talking, looks like the ending staff roll. Oh.
Perhaps.
You should be able to find out what you want to know if you look at it, probably. What I want to know on the staff roll? Monokuma, 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 Monokuma. Is one of them going to be Monami? Cast Sumiki Koizumi Hyoko Miyota Sato Kuzuryu. Oh. Producer Supreme Monokuma. So there's 2 Kuzuryus. We know that... We know Fuyuhiko had mentioned that he had a little sister in the Yakuza clan, right? Shit. Is one of them actually his sister?
See?
Didn't I tell you? What you want to know is gonna be on there.
Miracle!
Yay! Congrats! Miracle congratulations! You've finally beaten Twilight Syndrome murder case. Now that you guys have played this game through to the end, would you leave me a Steam review? Please make it positive. The game is a non-fiction game based on actual past incidents. Is this true? By the way, non-fiction means an original story based on historical fact or records. Hey, answer my question. But even if this is non-fiction, you guys probably don't remember it. Well, that can't be helped. The school life you no longer remember is the setting for this story.
Our school life?
At any rate, congratulations! Now then, as for the ending prize that I'm supposed to give you as a reward for clearing the game, I won't give it to you.
Ending prize?
There was only one ending prize, and I already gave it to the first person who beat it.
Chiaki's just like, I wonder who that could be.
Too bad.
Oh, that was probably Fuyuhiko. He had that envelope, right? Did you say ending prize? I was told the same thing when I beat it too.
Aww.
And I even left a Steam review and everything. Man, I was too late. If I'd have known something like this was gonna happen, I would have played the game sooner. Yeah, it is the envelope, right? But the ending prize isn't the problem. It's what Monokuma said earlier. He mentioned how he used our school life as the setting of the game. Just as I thought, so it's connected to that this time too. Is it really true? We were already living our school lives and our memories were completely taken. Is something that crazy actually possible? What did they do to us? It looks like there's something on your mind.
Perhaps.
Monokuma probably said the same thing to everyone else who's beaten the game. That this game is non-fiction. Alright, so earlier when I was talking about who definitely played the game, Ibuki definitely didn't get the true ending. We know Nagito did, we know Chiaki did, Fuyuhiko did, and now we did. I'm assuming Ibuki didn't. Then it's the missing link that existed in our forgotten school memories. So do you believe it? Oh, so do you believe it? Do you really believe our memories were taken? I don't know, but instead of thinking about that right now, we gotta focus on solving this mystery first. Whether we believe it's the motive or not, it's clear that a murder did occur. If that's the case, then I need to question them directly. If I do that, I might be able to learn something. You're talking about the people whose characters appear in this game, right? I'll go too. That's right. If I can get some information from them, I might find out about something. About the mystery behind Mahiru's death, about whether this game is true or not, and if we really had our school memories taken away. While you're at it, ask them how it feels to be characters in a game. I've always wanted to be in a game before, but have no idea what that would ever be like.
Leave it to me.
If you want to gather your thoughts about the content of the game, talk to me anytime. Thanks. That's a huge help.
Hello there.
Oh! Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. We meet again. This timing's too perfect. You were waiting here, weren't you?
You caught me?
Ah, you caught me. Wouldn't it be best if we traveled together? If you've beaten the game, we must think similarly, right?
Man.
No. Maybe I'm being a little too conceited. A guy like me thinking similarly to you guys? It's okay, just make your point.
Well,
There was an airport on the first island, right? I told them to meet up there. Them?
you don't know?
The characters who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, of course. The girls must be busy with their investigations too. It'd be a waste of time if we both questioned them, no?
Bye now.
If you want to hear what they have to say, you should come with me. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys. I guess the only thing we can do is go. Guess you're right. I really haven't walked around too much, but let me check my pet. Cool. I'll get there eventually. I mean, I guess Jabberwock Park is like on the opposite ass end, right? So this is fine. Hi, Mana Beasts. Bye, Mana Beasts. Oh, this is so much cardio to get today. That had to be good for my pet, right? I love how Chiaki's sprite is just like there. You take a shit? No, this pig ain't shitting. Alright, I don't know which way the airport is. We'll get there eventually, right? Hotel? Hey! Fuck, I did pick the wrong way. Oh well, I've been fast traveling so much. This is fine, just to get some steps in. Okay, so there's definitely some last names I didn't remember. Like, who's Sato? Hajime, over here. Ibuki Miyota, Hiyoko Tianji, Mikana, Ibuki, Hiyoko are all here. The names on the staff roll for Twilight... Hajime, he does. The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were Sumiki, Koizumi, Seonji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu, and Kuzuryu.
Wow.
I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me.
Sorry.
So unfortunately, he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize.
What?
Is it okay to be absent? I thought you said we get executed if we didn't come.
Executed? Oh god, I haven't done her voice in a long time. I need to prep a little bit.
I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? We came because you told us that.
Sorry, that was a lie.
Eee, a lie?
Grr, you tricked us!
What the heck?
Jeez!
Fine, then I'm leaving.
Wait.
Can you wait until we finished our business with you? Right, Hajime? This is like I'm on the same team as Nagito. No, I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them. Also, that's interesting because these two right here, Ibuki and Mikan, are the two who showed up together. So, and there I was thinking that like they were probably innocent, right? Hey Ibuki, can I ask you something? Bring it on! Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case? She was definitely one of the ones who I suspected did play it, right? Because she said the line like head split in half.
Aw.
Ah, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things.
Guitar!
Ibuki's a tough girl, so I don't touch anything powered by electricity except electric guitars. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to really dwell on something like that. Her unique tone and hyper energy, there was a character like that in the game too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mahiru? You mean that in a perverted way? No, in a normal way. Well, even if you ask me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mahiru was,
Oh!
When I asked Mahiru this morning to go to the beach with us, she made this real disappointing face. A disappointing face?
I see.
Yeah, but disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops. Let's stay focused on Mahiru.
That's totally it!
It turns out Mahiru had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead. She said something like, "Oh, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but you already have plans." Do you know what she meant by everyone?
Aww.
Nope. Didn't ask. Mahiru invited Ibuki? Why? Oh, not the airplanes. God, my worst voices. You have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case? And we do know from talking that she asked Chiaki to teach her how to play games, right?
No. Since we said we weren't going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. I'm pretty slow, and I panic instantly.
Her timid tone, I'm pretty sure Girl A character was like that too.
Hey.
Can you tell me about your relationship with Mahiru? Relationship with Mahiru? Well,
God, this hurts today.
I first met her when we gathered at the classroom with everyone else. After arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but how could it be? Did Mahiru hate me?
Ah,
That's definitely it. She hated me.
she doesn't know anything. No, it's more like she doesn't remember anything. Even though she
hated me, for her to actually invite me, she must have been a really kind person.
invite?
Mahiru invited me this morning. She looked very serious. She was wondering if we could all meet up so we could discuss something. I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline. When I did, she made this lonely face and said you reschedule for another day.
Oh, God. This is the most Mikan I've ever had back to back. This sucks.
If I only went with her, this wouldn't have happened.
Oh, she kind of said that one already. Mahiru invited Mikan. Why?
I see.
It looks like we've obtained some pretty valuable testimonies. Based on that, it seems like Mahiru also beat the game. Why do you know that?
Don't know?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat the game, she talked with the people who appeared in that game. Just like what we're doing right now.
Still,
But in her case, it was much more serious. Probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game. That's true, but I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiru would play that game. It's true. That was unexpected. Nagito, didn't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh?
I remember. Anyway, what happened in Mahiru? Did she leave saying she had business to take care of? Why do you know that? I read those lines in reverse. Like the ones before, I read them in the opposite voices. Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me.
Mean.
Tempt? That's a rude thing to say.
No, that's wrong.
That's disrespectful toward Mahiru.
Isn't that right?
There's no way her feelings would change just because a useless guy like me tempted her. At that time, she was already considering giving that game a try. All I did was give her a little push.
It's obvious.
That's all it was. What?
Well,
More importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she has to say? She's being quiet as ever. I'm counting on you, Hiyoko.
hey,
If Mahiru spoke to everyone who appeared in the game, she would have talked to you too, right? Well, Hiyoko, and that's also interesting because if Mahiru invited all the girls, Hiyoko is one of the ones who declined the invitation to go to the beach because she says she can't swim, right? Interesting. So she's the only one who would have actually showed up. She never talked to me at all.
that's weird.
What a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me. What a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Bye.
I'm just going to go back to my cottage now. Hey, Hiyoko. Ignoring my voice, Hiyoko ran away as though she were avoiding me. Looks like it's okay to say she ran away. Twice now. She's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided. Decided?
now then.
Regardless, it looks like we're finished here, so why don't we part ways for now? I'm gonna go back to my gimp chamber. I mean, the place where I was tied up.
Bye now.
There's something he needs to investigate. What the heck is his problem? Even his exit was pushy. Chiaki, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime? It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime. Let's go over to Mahiru's cottage first. She beat the game. It's best if we investigate there, I think. She might have that. Nope, it's Fuyuhiko. If that's the case, I'll go with you. That's your cue to say yes. Do you have anything different to say? Okay. It's the same. All right. This song is so good, the investigation theme. I'm just getting my steps in still. Wait, can I do this? Yeah, I hope that counts as steps. Wow. Pigamy really isn't shitting.
See?
Mahiru's cottage.
Should be on this side in the very back. Damn, all the way in the back. Oh, don't we have to ask? Oh, it's unlocked.
Moving after you're told to be 2/3 rate, so I made sure to be one step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There are others who want to investigate too.
I guess I should go inside. Yo, any Kumas in here? Because I missed Byakuya's cottage earlier. Compared to my room, the cottage has a somewhat pleasant smell wafting throughout the room. That proves Mahiru was here. Yo. Hajime confirmed for a Mahiru sniffer. She always smelled so good. She's not coming back. Oh, she has the envelope. I should try looking for a naughty book. Why?
Yep.
No, I was only kidding.
Are you that kind of person? At least I don't feel nervous anymore. Could that be the reason she said that?
Looks like we don't need to search for it. Check out that thing on top of the bed.
First, Monokuma. Feels awkward to go in there. Mahiru must have taken the photos, developed them at the supermarket. Even in this situation, there's a lot of photos of smiling people. Is that because of her personality? Hello?
I watch you watch TV.
No.
What was that? What was that sound effect? Okay. There's an envelope on top of the bed.
Hey.
Could it be? The ending prize Monokuma gave to...
So that's interesting. Why does she have it if Fuyuhiko was clearly carrying it earlier?
What's inside the envelope?
I turned over the envelope and what came falling out was a few photos. Oh. This is just like in the first game when we got photos of our past. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like the game.
Yep.
There's a similar scenario during the first day in the True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because girl A was late, and girl D cheered her up by snapping a random picture, right? Ibuki is just always ready for a picture. Is this the photo she took? Oh, I'm trying to remember who said that. And there's the vase. The same photo girl D showed girl E. Broken vase is in the classroom next to the music room. Broken vase photo has been added. Okay.
But still.
This photo is more shocking.
As Chiaki showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. So that's the actual picture. Is that Fuyuhiko's sister? They both have blonde hair.
This is an actual photo of a dead body. Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's in the music room. If that's the case, could this be the photo of the first victim?
You mean it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
The one they blamed on a pervert.
Interesting. I'm like stumped on this one, kind of.
One more. This is the last photo.
Oh. Oh God, there were two. Okay. Okay, this is hurting my brain now at this point.
This is probably the photo of girl E after she got killed on the 4th day.
Okay, so girl E is dead already.
It nearly matches the body in the game.
See?
There's no mistake. This is a photo of girl E.
Oh God, my head. I didn't think that would actually be a thing. God, maybe I was wrong about Pico then, or Peko.
Yep.
Seems clear. This is the ending prize. This is the ending prize for being Twilight, and what's depicted in these photos proves that Twilight Syndrome murder case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean the stuff about our memories being stolen? Is there something else? There's a note inside the envelope. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then. So that's Fuyuhiko right there. This note.
Wait.
Maybe the
time out.
first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Yeah, it was Fuyuhiko. Someone else sent this to Mahiru, and that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. Mahiru wasn't just lured there by Nagito, she actually received the envelope. And that's why she played the game, right? Yep. Yep, that's obvious. That makes my head hurt slightly less. Alright, so I guess we'll try going to talk to Fuyuhiko. I mean, another Nagito jump scare. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence. If something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something?
Now.
Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. Results? Did you find something? I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my Okay. Huh? Just kidding. I was joking. Unless... It didn't sound like a joke to me. You know, with everything we know about Nagito, he seemed like he'd be the one to be the bootlicker, but I'm just saying. Well, it's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. Everyone's cleared off and you can lick my shoes as much as you want. Of course you'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue... What are you going to do, Chiaki? I'm going to try to talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything. So I'll leave this to you.
Yep.
That's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible, but it might be different with a girl. Just be careful he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Did you actually want her to stay? Actually, what do you
Bye
mean?
now.
I'll go ahead to the beach house and wait for you. All right. Yo, we can't fast travel with him. I know you need to get your steps in for your pet. You me open your can for you? Oh god, I spilled. You're welcome. Don't mind me, just cleaning up alcohol that I spilled. Oh, my wife still has she got a manicure recently, so she still has like fancy nails, so she can't open cans like that. Wait, didn't I pass it up? It's past the diner. Stan a diva. I'll tell her you said that. Oh, Gundam, what are you doing here? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I was right. I have solved the murder already.
What happened, sinner?
I already assumed you would come here.
Fine.
There is nothing you can hide from me, the supreme overlord who wields the 4 dark devas of destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends
I can see it!
were preoccupied with your infantile beach play.
Nature, the collective will of the world.
It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. That's right. That's it. That's precisely it. Oh, so he wanted to be invited too. Gundam buddy.
Nature.
I feel bad for not inviting you. I would have loved to have you around so much more than Kazuichi. I have not seen footage. I mean, aside from the trailer from when they announced it, I have not seen any Switch 2 stuff for the most part.
Nagito!
Whoa!
Whoa, why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just a mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
This bastard!
Um,
You two have arrived at a good time.
big news.
Big news! I have discovered something very terrible.
A terrible discovery.
Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too.
Best Rainbow Road. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, this is great. It looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Let's talk to Nagito first. We'll talk to Sonia last, I think. Tell me what you know already. Actually, how are you able to find this out? Well, just like I was saying with the shoe licking, I have a thing for feet. After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Wow. What a freak.
Yep.
And I sniffed all the shoes. I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard, he did something shady again.
Now then.
Why did I do something like that? I'll explain my reasoning to you. Nagito squatted down near the entrance in the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. It's all the feet pics I took. Oh, it's everyone's shoes. Well, it literally is. It's even worse than feet pics that he took. It's drawings that he did. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. I see. So the reason you stuck inside everyone's cottages was I wanted to get a sample of everybody's footprints. Boo. Quit sniffing the shoes. You can kick the habit. Nice. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious that those footprints belong to this person.
Yep.
Hiyoko Sianji.
Well,
To be honest... Alright, so there goes my theory about her being, like, boosted out the window by Mahiru. To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in. He's so weird.
perhaps.
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. Gundam just shows back up. Look here. But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected there was smaller than anyone else's and matched the footprints at the beach house. There's no mistake. These are Hiyoko's footprints. Okay. Well, but once again, I think this is bad evidence because I don't think it was her that did it. Unless this whole thing was a debate. I don't know. It's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage.
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room, so I licked each and every one and put them back inside the package. She'll thank me later. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. And they all have 100 milligrams of THC in them. It looks like she got them from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. There could have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to the incident. Gummy bag has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, Mikan, what do you have?
Compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important.
It's going to be the most important thing, actually.
So please don't get your hopes up.
Just get on with it.
I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like she didn't suffer.
What does that mean?
There's no doubt that she died instantly.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Because we made a point to note the blood trail saying that she probably crawled to the door. So either that or the killer moved her body. Or Hiyoko moved her body at the scene. Just to... Because the killer could have, like, killed her in the middle of the room and then left and not left footprints on the beach, right? Then Hiyoko could have come, moved her up against the door for whatever reason, and then ran away. But I don't know why she would do that.
There's one other thing I found. I'm sorry I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now?
Just tell me.
During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket.
Oh. It seems that there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it secret. Until then, let's not try to not see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko rifling through pockets like the gremlin she is.
She was dead, so I couldn't get permission.
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. Oh, so that's before she was murdered. Seems there's someone who wants to... Okay. This letter!
If this letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right? Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 p.m., and they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about what that implies, then... I'm starting to get confused.
If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? That's weird, because they were, like, inseparable before this. Alright, Sonia.
Big news.
I have big news. Huge, huge news.
What's the big news?
Remember that Sun Witch Esper Ito mask that was next to Mahiru's body?
Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face.
Listen.
That is not correct. The mask was not just used to hide their face.
What was it for?
Well,
Sparkling Justice.
Sparkling Justice is a serial... Yeah, we know this.
They wear hero masks at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals.
that is an order.
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
The Sparkling Justice character. That's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? Why does she have a little sweat drop? I mean, I guess because it's a serial killer they're talking about. It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but...
It is a heroine mask, to be precise. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine.
anyway.
So you're saying it's possible that this serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us? I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like that in some video game. This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but
However,
although it's easy to write this off as foolish, It might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called sparkling justice? She's like, oh boy, can I?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Whoa. The hell?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
This is what Sparkling Justice says as she does her Miracle Girl transformation every episode, right?
That would be me. Sparkling Justice!
What the heck is that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice.
Oh, I meant to say, if it was Mahiru and she's the ultimate photographer, I can just imagine her like going to work at the Daily Bugle and J. Jonah Jameson saying like, "Get me pictures of Sparkling Justice. You there?" She's like, "Yes, sir."
The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too.
No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you.
This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual.
Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch to say there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
It's happened before, damn it.
listen.
It does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru.
Okay. Sure, Jan. That's probably not possible.
That is the only thing I can think of. No matter how much I think about it, I simply...
Yo, somehow it's Nekomaru who is Sparkling.
I am Sparkling Justice! Also, I gotta take a shit again. Also, I haven't shown up in this entire investigation. I'm probably just in the bathroom somewhere.
We go back in the shower room and it's just him sitting on the toilet.
Hey, I'm in here!
That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it.
Sonia, I do understand her feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. Right? Ah, shit, here we go.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end.
Unparalleled hedonism.
Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle.
The second of 6.
The hostility of fresh blood. The insanity of a contest of wits. The class trial is finally raising its curtain. So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
Monokuma's voice acting is so good.
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
All right.
Now then, let's go prove it.
Oh, what's he so excited about?
There's no reason to respond. Oh, there's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma is waiting, I have to make my case there.
There's no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. Jabberwock Park, right? There's so, like, none of the guys were around for this. Gundam showed up. Kazuichi was there barely. Oh, hi. Everyone else is here.
Let me go! Help me! He's gonna do something crazy to me! I'll be ruined!
Why you?
Shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita!
Stop harassing little girls!
What's going on?
Jeez. Hyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. but Hyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
If you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain. Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off.
Is Monaco? Oh, what the fuck is this? Chat? Buff Monokuma? Ah, his anger changed his form. I'm right here.
Should I give the Nekomaru voice to this version of Monokuma?
Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean?
Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway,
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
see ya later!
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
Please tell me he changes. Please tell me he doesn't stay that way throughout the rest of the game. Oh, crap. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins, the beginning of the end.
Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right, moving forward is the only option. Is there anyone else we haven't talked to? I guess everyone at least got a voice line during this little bit. Gundam, do you have anything else to say?
You should be honored.
It's nearly showtime!
Oh, he puts a stank on that one.
A mere human such as yourself will be present to witness the beginning of the end.
Okay.
Roar! You know, roar means hello in dinosaur.
you're so evil.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste.
Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock, and it just elevators down, right? A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. Ah! As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were on continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish, squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. Hajime just like faints on the elevator. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. After a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened, and then it stopped altogether.
Aim! Defeat the boring routine.
Ooh, this is different, actually. This is way different down here. Oh, he devolved.
I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
It's not like it'll allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go through the trouble to do something this elaborate, really, what is your true intention?
No, no!
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway.
Kill time?
To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like...
A purpose is only gonna be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive and enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts.
It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality. She was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her was is Among Us? I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not, because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. I would love to save my progress. Thank you very much. Okay, well, next time we're going to start up this trial. Thanks for watching, everybody.